Minasan, konnichiwa. This video that I was discussing with a friend of mine in my Facebook group, True Hardcore Wrestling Fans, THWF, friends and family. If you guys are watching, peace. Thank you so much for watching and checking out the channel. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, just to stay up to date with things I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to do like an update of everything going on with some Japanese wrestling, some New Japan, some Noah, some All Japan, because yeah, things have been getting interesting lately. I won't talk about Dominion because I'm more than positive I don't need to. I'm pretty sure you guys know everything that happened with Dominion already in New Japan. But however, in this video, I'm going to include a lot of stuff about things coming up for New Japan, especially. I'm going to talk about the G1 CLIMAX and why I'm excited for that, and I'm going to have a link to the where the card was announced in the description down below, and a couple of other things for New Japan, not New Japan, All Japan, and Noah that happened recently. I'm going to include those links down below. Though, of course, the two primary websites I get this information from is now a new website that I found out. It's www.njpw1972.com. Check them out. They are great for it is in English, great for all the information coming out of New Japan Pro Wrestling specifically. And of course, puroresuspirit.net. I will include what is happening tonight? Include that link in the description down below. If those links do not work, leave me a comment and I will try to get that and fix that and everything. But definitely check those sites out. There where I get a lot of my information. And if you guys see me look off, it's because my phone is going off and I'm texting a couple of friends. Apparently all of us have ability knowing that the sun going down means sleep. But I'm gonna be doing that while I'm doing this. Some friends with some things going on, so just bear with me. Let's start with New Japan. So KIZUNA Road, the tour, I think is still going on. We have the fact that Hiromu already faced Desperado and beat him to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, which I kind of figured was going to happen. I really did, because I really don't see Hiromu losing it that quickly. Desperado's been on a bit of a tear recently, win-wise, but I just didn't see him beating Hiromu. Hiromu's just he's too hot right now. He's on this unbelievable hot streak. So yeah, I really didn't see him losing this match. I really didn't. So not surprising. What did surprise me was Goto winning the Never Championship back. He won that, I think, night 3 or night 2. If I'm thinking, I think he won back night 2. And let me see. I think this was night 2. Yeah. Well, it was this past Sunday. So this was night 2 because the night 1 was on Friday. Yeah, so that surprised me. I was kind of shocked to see Elgin lose it back that fast. But Goto's been a fighter ever since he has been around. He's one of my favorites for sure. I still firmly believe he will be IWGP Heavyweight Champion someday before it's all said and done. I just believe it. I just think he'll do it. But Jeff Cobb stepped up to challenge Goto after that match, which I want to see that match live, man. I hope I can know when that's going to take place so I can check that one out live. Real quick segue. Eventually, I will talk about Dominion. I won't talk about it here, but I think one day soon, I need to go ahead and just go into in-depth review about Dominion and why I felt it was so great. But that's for another time. Also, check out New Japan's YouTube channel. I will try to include that link too. Let me just remind myself to include all these links. Results and New Japan. Okay, so that's done. I'll conclude all that below. But yeah, so that's it's gonna be it's pretty crazy. I cannot wait for it to see Goto take on Jeff Cobb. It's gonna be great. But G1 Climax, it starts the 14th of July, and the last day, the finals are going to be August 12th, where the A block and B block winner will face off with each other. I'm not going to get into all the matches that are going to happen, but let me just look at this. Let me just look at this and show you and tell you guys what I'm most excited for. Tanahashi and Suzuki for sure is going to be on the first night on the 14th. Elgin versus Evil might be a lot better than people think. Okada and Jay White. That's what I really want to see, because Jay White said from the beginning the only reason he was in Chaos was to help fight against Bullet Club to become U.S. champion. Now pretty much everyone in Chaos, save for Goto now, who got his belt back, have lost their championship since he said that. So what's going to happen with that? You know, is Jay White going to make a play to be leader of Chaos? I don't think he can do it. I mean, I don't think he'll, top Okada for that spot. And Okada's the hottest wrestler aside from, unless your name is Kenny Omega right now. So I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. Maybe go into more detail about that in other videos too. July 15th, pretty standard matches, except for Omega and Naito going at it again. That's going to be fun. Honestly, I think that those two guys might be in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom this next year. That's just my opinion. I think I could be wrong because of because it's already in the same block as it is. But I could be wrong. But I just think they might go. Juice Robinson, I think, might be U.S. champion by the time the G1 happens, because he has a match with Jay White in the G1 special in San Francisco, I think about 2 weeks before that. So, another segue. Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. That's just going to be high flying versus technicality, and I can't wait for that. It's going to be amazing. Tanahashi and Jay White, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Okada and Bad Fale, I just love seeing those two go at it. Like I think it's just so much fun watching Okada have to take on this gigantic, massive humanity, who more often than not has actually, more often than you would think has actually beaten Okada. Not in every single time they met, but he's beaten Okada a couple times. So that should be cool. The next night, tournament night, July 19th. There's Goto and Omega. That's gonna be fire. Ishii and Naito. I think those guys have great chemistry together. Those guys are always great when they get in the ring one another. Sonata and Tama Tonga. Definitely. I think Tama Tonga is still poised to make his big breakout pretty soon. I think, honestly, maybe as soon as All In. July 20th, the next night. Let's see, pretty standard. We got the really big one that I'm looking at here is Okada and Hangman Page. That should be a lot of fun. Moving on. Juice Robinson and Tetsuya Naito on July 21st. That's gonna be lots of fun. And of course, you can't have a tournament like this and not have some unit members, some chaos, some factions still members go up against each other. And on July 21st, you have Goto and Ishii, and you have Omega and Tama Tonga. You have Chaos versus Chaos and Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but I am so invested in July 21st. I may have to see if I can either not catch it live, then if not, just watch it the next day and see what happens there. I'll see what I can do about that. The next night, July 22nd, pretty standard, pretty more standard stuff. So again, like I said, I'm not gonna run through everything because there's other stuff I want to get to, so you guys can check it out. July 26th, Robinson and Omega looks good. Of course, Ishii and Sabres Jr. Sonata and Kota Ibushi, that could be lots of fun. And Naito versus Tama Tonga. If Tama Tonga can pull out that win, wow. So July 27th, next day. Pretty standard stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. July 28th. Let's see what we got here. Tama Tonga, Zack Sabre Jr., Kenny Omega versus Sonata. Sonata's really good. Sonata is very tough, and he's beaten a guy like Okada before. And I think has he beaten Omega before, or have they ever wrestled 1-on-1? I don't know. But I like to see that match. And Naito and Goto. Good lord, these two in their rivalry. My goodness. That's one thing I wanted to happen when Naito was heavyweight champion. I kind of want Goto to beat him and win the belt, and then have Goto and Okada feud. I really wanted that to happen. Maybe it still will. I don't know. At this point, I still completely trust New Japan's booking decisions. They haven't let me down yet. They really haven't. July 30th, big match here looks like it's going to be Elgin versus Okada, and then Evil and Suzuki look like they'll go at it. That'll be cool. August 1st, Omega and Zack Sabre Jr., that'll be great. Shi and Tama Tonga, that'll be cool. August 2nd, Okada and Suzuki. That's got me hyped just reading that. What more do I need to say? August 4th, Naito and Ibushi, that's going to be good. Ishii and Omega. I think everyone sleeps on Tomohiro Ishii. I mean, I think more people are starting to open up to him, but that dude's just legit toughest guy in the ring. Page and Suzuki, August 5th. Okada versus Evil. You know, he's always had his problems with Evil. So yeah. Okay, here's one I'm really excited for. August 8th, Naito and Sonata. I'm super hyped for this. That to me is just gonna be so freaking crazy, because it's the leader of LIJ going against probably one of their most, you know, independent members. I'm excited for that. Totally excited for that. So yeah. And August 10th, we're gonna have Tanahashi and Okada again. Dang it. But I won't say dang it, because this feud will never be settled. Never. They will never, ever settle their feud. Okay? That's just the bottom line. They're just going to keep going at this until there is nothing left. I swear. And then, is this the last night of the regular? Yeah. Okay, August 11th, the very last night before the finals. Before the finals. We got the Golden Lovers facing off, Omega and Ibushi. It's not the first time they've wrestled each other, but it's going to be the first time since all this stuff has really happened with them that they'll be facing each other. So I'm very interested to see what happens. And of course, Naito and Zack Sabre Jr., that'll be great. And then you'll have the finals. Whoever will make it to the finals, and then, you know, that's more or less the beginning of the road to Wrestle Kingdom to me. So we'll see what happens there. And what do you guys thought? So what's everyone out there thinking? You know, leave me a comment on wherever I link this, or leave me a comment on the YouTube channel. Actually, leave it on the YouTube channel itself so I can see it. Maybe I can, you know, bring it up in future videos. Now, All Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't know if you guys know much about All Japan, but it's great. It's great. Kento Miyahara leads the group Next Stream. But one of his members recently decided to break off from the group and form his own group called Sweeper. Sweeper, they said, is standing for the fact that they plan on taking all the belts, all the accomplishments in All Japan. It started by Jake Lee, who, like I said, was a former member of Nextstream, and includes current member Ryoji Sai, who is the current All Asia Heavyweight Champion. The All Asia Heavyweight Championship belt, I was looking this up today, was a title from where was it from? Give me 1 second. I'm looking right now. From Land's End Pro Wrestling. I don't know if they're still around anymore, but they recently had a tournament to reactivate the belt, and he won it. So that's a good way to start off, you know, declaring you're going to take all the belts when you have a belt that just came back, and you're like, hey, we're taking that one. If you don't remember Yoshitatsu from WWE, he is in All Japan now. It's just going great. I'm interested to see if Sweeper can do what they set out to do, especially with Next Stream, because Kento Miyahara is the ace of All Japan. Him and Sawama, they're definitely two of the two aces. Jake Lee, I think, has the potential to become that. It's just a matter of, can he become that? I'm very much a fan of All Japan, how that rhymed, and I think they need more exposure, honestly. That's why I like talking about them. I love, you know, Noah, New Japan and stuff, but I think All Japan is really doing their best to, you know, because they were once the top dog of Japanese pro wrestling. I think they're doing their best to, you know, not be the top dog per se, but they're doing their best to give the people more of an option. Oh, and I just read Land's End is still a company that's around. Okay, but anyway, but they're doing their best to, you know, really get more attention to them, and that's why I love All Japan. They're really doing the best they can for, you know, for their guys, for their division. And I think I'll go into more detail about that in another video. Apparently I'm already linked with Kento Miyahara on Google. If you Google his name, my face comes up a lot. That's interesting. Anyway, and also from Pro Wrestling Noah. This is interesting. This is very interesting. There's a kind of a feud going on between the old generation of Noah and the new generation, which shocks me in a way, because it was like, you know, not so much why, but what started it. Was there really, you know, are the guys who are there prior, you know, who have been there like pretty much since the beginning, you know, did Ishimori leave set them off? Because Ishimori leaving Pro Wrestling, no, Ishimori is now, for those who don't know, he's now Bone Soldier. He's under the moniker Bone Soldier. He's in the Bullet Club now. Just recently joined. He made it all the way to the finals of the Best Super Juniors before Takahashi beat him. Kevin Kelly said it best during the Best Junior. Ishimori had a job for life at Noah. A job for life. He did not need to leave. He wanted to. You know, but did that set this off? Noah also used to have a lot of factions, a lot of like different factions there, and they broke those up when Suzuki-gun came in and attacked. But now that Suzuki-gun's gone, it looks like that they're trying to get back to having a lot of factions, because we have who is it? Where is it at? Yeah, we have Atsushi Kotoge. He's trying to form the Kakumi Matogun, which means Revolutionary Cloak Army. And he's been offering a couple of guys. I think the last guy who accepted to start the group was Hajime Ohara. A lot of people have turned him down so far, but you know, you never know. That could catch fire, and he could, you know, start the group a lot, you know, with a lot of guys. Yeah, but and recently Masato Tanaka came back, and it was a lot of the guys, just a lot of like the older guys who've been there for a while in Pro Wrestling Noah against guys like Shiozaki, Nakajima, Katayama, Keno, and Kotoge, which is weird because Shiozaki is kind of the original generation. He left for a while to go to All Japan, but he came back. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. I'm really interested to see you know, what's gonna happen. And also Keno is still going after his former tag team partner Takahashi Sugita for the GHC Heavyweight Championship. These guys were, I thought those guys were going to be the beginning of a new heel stable, but they had a falling out, and Takahashi won the belt from Keno, and I'm very interested to see where this goes. I'm very interested. So, you know, that's pretty much it in a nutshell, guys, of what's going on. I don't want to run over too much time with the video, and plus my camera has this 20-minute time limit thing, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. If you guys want more, let me know, and I can do some more reading about this stuff, get some more info on it, and hit you guys up at a later date, maybe even, you know, tomorrow, or later today, because today's already tomorrow. Yeah, I meant what I said, and I said what I said when I said what I meant. But hey guys, I want to thank you so much for sticking with this channel, sticking with me while I go through a lot of personal stuff, a lot of ups and downs and things like that. I want to thank you guys for all your patience, for all your time, all your prayers. I really appreciate it. So hopefully I'll be back soon. Let me know what you guys want to see next, what you want me to talk about next, wrestling wise, anime wise, cartoon wise, movie wise. What do you guys want to hear from me? Let me know. Leave me a comment, and of course, if you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. To my THWF friends and family, thank you so much for your time, and to you guys and everyone else, thank you so much for watching. And as always, minasan, sayonara, peace.